NBA2k Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Hey, Allie.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the U.S. men's team, said that experience informs his approach in the NBA, adding, quote, in that environment, you have to check your ego and even take a step back in order for the team to be good. Everybody brings their part, and everybody's valuable.
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the one. And for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Zubats. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Here's Leonard coming off a Suns make. Back to Westbrook. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Chris Paul.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity. And when he does that, he's unstoppable.
That one misses. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
And the second free throw is good.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
George against Paul. Here's Okogie. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Right side Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Highland. Back to George. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Durant against Plumlee. And Durant with the big finish.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Powell. Here's Highland. It's hauled in by the Suns. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Phoenix making some changes. Ross comes in for Durant. And it's Lee in for Devin Booker. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Mann's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Pass to Powell. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Poke loose. 6 to shoot. Plumlee passes to Powell. Hits the trifecta.
Powell wasting no time to let that one rip.
Now here's Payne. 4 seconds left. There's the block. They recover it. And that does it for the first quarter. The Suns on top, up 4. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The Clippers 4. Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
On the floor for the Clippers, they've got Russell Westbrook. Robert Covington is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past. He said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Ali. Thank you. And he makes a first.
Now, we've seen teams go all in to acquire Kawhi Leonard. Easy to see why. He just changes the course of a franchise. Any team he's on legitimately has a chance to win a title.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Lee. Paul George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Leonard drops them both.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Here's Okogie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Paul for three. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of a second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Suns leading. Pass to Okogie. Now Durant. Now here's Booker. Up and over Gordon. They get it back. Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And KD just doing a great job of initiating some contact, drawing a guy closer, and he'll get free throws from him.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good.
But Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
Morris, he's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Durant. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Now here's George. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. In transition, here come the Suns. Good chance here for Booker. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
George outside. Pass to Zubac. Booker against Gordon. Over Booker. Gordon can't hit.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So it'll be Devin Booker shooting. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Second team foul.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Biombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Craig comes in for Durant. Ross, he's checked in for Okogie. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Norm Powell comes in for Paul George. Man, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. That free throw good from Booker.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Lee, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Highland. Powell with it. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Payne. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Payne's got his first bucket in this one.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break up 12. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. In the second quarter, they crushed it at both ends, cruising out to a 12-point advantage. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. And get those high-percentage looks, get them from the headline. That's how they built this league.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
Right now, this game is being won and lost on the glass. When another team is out muscling you, sometimes you have to run more guys to the backboard. Quantity can match quality if you can also be aggressive going after the basketball.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Here they are, yours.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard outside to the inside, and it's slammed in by Zubats.
Assisted by.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Ayton. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. It's stolen by Leonard. Down low. Here's Westbrook, and he makes it on the layup.
So challenging for anybody, not just guards, to match Westbrook and his physicality.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
The Clippers trail. Leonard passes to Westbrook. George outside. Back to Westbrook. A minute and a half left in the third. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Well, the Suns shooting around 50% of the game so far. Booker against George. Booker can't get it to go.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And the basket by Leonard.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's tool. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
And it's Westbrook off the drive.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First team foul. Shooting for the Clippers, Russell Westbrook, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Nice shot by Ross.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Powell. The shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Outside Payne. Drives to the hoop. With 4 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Cam Payne just a grinder and has stuck with it. His career arc is quite interesting. Spent time in the G League, and a few years back he was out of the league. Now he's back. He's confident. He's dependable, and he's a huge part of a team playing winning basketball.
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the Clippers. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Morris, he's checked in for Gordon.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Here's Durant. Misses off the right iron.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Drains the triple. George has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
George against Booker. Knocks it loose. And it's the Clippers on the break. Lets it go from 14. George's shot is good. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
1:51 left in the game. Here's a three from Paul. He buries it from three. And the Suns lead by 9.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Durant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. A minute 22 left in the fourth. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Outside Booker. Here's Okogie. Leonard defending. Back to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Booker. The three. Can't hit that one. And the Clippers will come the other way.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Here's Okogie. Back to Paul. Now Durant. Leonard defending. Pass to Paul. Step back shot. Plumlee pulls down the board. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's George. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. Outside Paul. So the Suns win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.